All right, here's the official college playoff for 2025. Starting on the bottom left, Oregon and JMU. Okay. I'm not even going to talk about this. And then all the way to your right, Ole Miss and Tulane. I was talking about these earlier. Top left, Alabama, Oklahoma. More rematches. Top right, Miami and Texas A&M. What's the point of putting Duke in there in the first place to play for a championship? These things don't make any sense, especially when Alabama got demolished. Anyway, let's go top left. Alabama going to play Indiana. That's finally Indiana's going to play a quality opponent, pending Alabama, of course. JMU, if they somehow do something to the Ducks to make it even more embarrassing of a year, why not? I mean, and then playing Texas Tech, that would be an interesting thing. But I've seen Oregon play Texas Tech before. Even though the stuff moves around, it's a different year. I get it, but first two out, BYU and Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Who'd they beat? Their first two games, if I remember right. Notre Dame had a chance against Miami. They lost. And then they played Texas A&M. They lost. The rest of the teams, their only one other game they played was Pitt. But who's Pitt? They were in the top 25 at the very bottom. Why is Notre Dame going to complain? BYU. Texas Tech is BYU's problem. They are in the right spot of getting kicked out. So let's go to the other side of the bracket. Ole Miss playing Georgia. More rematches. Texas A&M or Miami playing Ohio State. That's a decent matchup if it's a good game. But this whole bracket stuff, like I said, this is you guys' call. Please, in the comments section. I'm all for it. They didn't get it right because the best of the best are not playing to an extent. But anyway, there's our bracket, and hopefully y'all appreciate my rant. Who's gonna win it all? I'm gonna make a video of that about the bowl games later. But if I'm gonna have to go out on a limb at the current way somebody's playing, I can't call it because you'd say Indiana. But then again, they got to go through an SEC school. Ohio State, they got to go through an SEC school or a decent ACC school. Georgia playing Ole Miss would be a good matchup. But if Tulane were to make it, you really think Tulane has a chance against Georgia on a day when both teams show up at their finest? Same thing with the Ducks and JMU. Really? Do you really think if Ducks show up, this is going to be close? If Texas Tech, that's about the only even matchup truly on this board is the Ducks at their best time and the Texas Tech Red Raiders at their best time. If one of the teams don't show up, But thank you for listening to my rant.